We don't know whether that played a role in what's happening here tonight, but it's certainly something that's been on the radar. As you are looking at the screen at this mammoth emergency response to try to save lives, let's go out to our colleague Matt Gregory. He's at Dangerfield Island, the boat launch, which is sort of south of this scene. Matt, you've got someone with you.
Yeah, so listen, while we've been here, just a little ago we were talking to you and kind of giving you a view of the scene here, and a young man came up to me, Jimmy Maisel. Come here, Jimmy. And Jimmy, you said that you were at Gravelly Point. Just give us an idea of what you saw this evening, what you were doing.
Yes, sir. So tonight I was at Gravelly Point with my girlfriend, and we were eating dinner there. You know, just like normal, just taking in the views, looking at the planes taking off. So yeah, it was just a good time. And then we started to notice the irregular patterns in the planes, and
what did you see? You said you were watching the planes coming in. We know they fly in that flight path. What did you see?
We were watching the planes land, and they're all lined up in a row perfectly, you know. And then we sort of saw these white flares start flying out of the sky. We weren't sure if they were flares or what they were. Just some sort of light falling out of the sky. So we were kind of concerned, and then shortly after, we saw the planes disperse and go their own ways. They all went around, and I think they got deferred at their airports. But
the ones that usually take the flight pattern, they go straight.
Exactly.
They were kind of pulling away from Reagan.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And then what did you see?
And then we saw almost every available fire truck, police car, police boat, even on the DC side, all flooding to the airport and going to the river. And yeah, that's what we saw.
What were you thinking as you were watching all this happen?
We were very curious. I was very curious. We were wondering what was happening because it was a very large response, and at the time we didn't know what was happening, but we were just very curious about what was going on. So.
Kind of put us in your mindset of, as you're seeing all this happen, now you're finding out the information, like what is happening, what are you thinking right now?
Right now I'm just in awe. It's kind of crazy that we experienced what happened right there. It's unfortunate what happened, and I'm praying for everybody who was involved in it, and I'm sorry for everything that happened. But it was really crazy what went down.
Listen, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it, Jimmy. So, guys, that's what that's Jimmy, who said, as you just heard him say there, says at Gravelly Point, he was able to see something, looks like flares. He now believes it was the plane crashing into the helicopters. We're finding out more information right now. I want to point out the scene because we're a little south, like he was pointing out. We're south of Gravelly Point in the runway.
American 3130, go around, turn left end 250, climb maintain 3000.
Okay, left end 350, 3000, American 3130.
Blue Sea 5347, go around, climb maintain 3000, flight
3000, heading, go around 3000, Blue Streak 5347.
Black Check 3, can you return to base? Black Check 3, proceed directly to Glebe. I need you to land. I need you to land immediately. Can you go to Dulles for a few minutes? Also 7, proceed due westbound. Contact Dulles Tower 120.1. Muscle 13, can you go to Baltimore?
Pay attention, guys. I think he gives us signs. Just pay attention. Does anybody else have thoughts about this Stay Frosty or Super Bowl theory? Let me know in the comments on this one.
These videos obtained exclusively by CNN show previously unseen angles of the collision between an American Airlines flight and a US Army Black Hawk helicopter. In the first video, the Black Hawk can be seen flying at speed over the Potomac from the left side of the screen. The American Airlines plane can be seen flying towards the airport before the two collide, causing a mid-air explosion and fall into the river. In the second video, you can see the Army helicopter and American Airlines plane travel toward each other. After the collision and subsequent explosion, the airliner can be seen spinning into the water, and the Black Hawk is also seen falling into the water.
This isn't the first time something like this has happened. May all these victims rest in peace.